Hello and welcome to Make It Make Sense with Auntie. I am, of course, Auntie. And as we see, we do have Show Out in the building today. He is out and about in the community. Mr. Show Out, what you got going on?
Put the headphones on. I want to know if y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me?
We can hear
Can
you
you hear
now.
me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, yeah. I'm on location at one of my clients' jujitsu establishments. Here networking, trying to get some t-shirts for the whole gang. A couple of clients asked me to come in and check out their tournament. With my phone going dead and everything, I will hope, more likely I won't be on the show that long. So, just let y'all know I'm out here working,
Why you
doing
didn't
my
take the other
thing.
phone?
I don't know.
See, that's what I'm saying. Well, he out on location. I was looking to see if we have one of the shirts. Do you have one of the shirts with you? Hold
Stay in
on,
the
I
car.
got one. I have one. So we can show them what we mean when we. You see, look, we got the sign. Oh,
Okay.
hold on. Listen. All right, I got one. So if y'all, just in case y'all think we playing, and when I be telling y'all this, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this one had a little mistake was made on it. But if you think I'm playing, if you've seen any of my cartoons, any of the cartoon characters you see behind me, I got Mims behind me. You see Auntie down here with the lemonade brand location. Any of that stuff that you have that you were looking for, if you're trying to start your own brand, logos, any of that, you need to reach out to this man right here. Listen, he is the man. He is the face behind Make It Make Sense with Auntie cartoon characters. This is the shirt right here for the young man, Mr. Jael, which has a tournament. So as you see, if you have an event or something that is going on, I don't know why the lighting in here is a little bit. Y'all know how my lighting be doing. The lighting be tripping. But yeah, if you have an event, something going on, get your logo, get it on your shirts. You know what I'm saying? We put it on your pants. We can get it everywhere for you. You can, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and reach out to Mr. Smooth Transitions. If you can't contact them on Facebook, because apparently I don't know what he be doing, but they always throwing them on Facebook. Y'all can reach out to Auntie. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? You can always reach out to me to get in contact with him to place an order, and we will get those out for you. We have found a local distributor, so it does make it a little bit easier
Yeah.
when we can get those out for you. So yeah, if you got anything going on, birthday parties, events, like we do it all. I'm telling you, listen, and y'all will be surprised, like the behind the scenes how it go down. But it does go down. It does get made. What we did, an order. It was like an order of 10 shirts, an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah. It ain't took that long.
Once we get your prints in. Once the prints come in, because it ain't like, don't just think you bring me no print right now and it's gonna be done. No, we do give you a 24-hour window in case you have any changes, anything needs to be done. But yeah, so that's Mr. Smooth.
Right.
So what they doing? You ain't gonna show us what? I forgot you can't really record inside the building because that's privacy issues. But
They
yeah,
actually started practicing and everything. They doing their stretches right now. He said it was a good time that I came in. They actually, one of the guys that I did a design for, he actually made stickers. His wife ended up making stickers for their water bottles of the design.
okay, of the
Little
design.
stickers. Yeah, so he's basically said, he said he ain't willing to step on my toe, but his wife just wanted to love the picture so much that she wanted to make stickers
We'll
and
see. That's
everything. So
we appreciate that. But see,
yeah,
yeah,
so
and we also offer stickers, so y'all, you know what I'm saying. But we understand because it was a last minute order. But we
but I'm
glad
gonna get
that
ready to go
people
back in
love.
there.
All right, we go back in there. Thank you for reaching out, letting us know what's going on over. We wish him luck. Go ahead, tell them to go in there, stretch, don't hurt nobody. Too bad,
All
because we
right,
know that's what they're training for. But all right, then we'll talk to you a little bit later, Smooth. All right, y'all. So yeah, so we are out in the community. I told y'all we're gonna try to do bigger and better things in 2025. We want to try to be out there in the community. with Make It Make Sense with Auntie, with Smooth Transitions. We are walking. I don't know, my lighting is horrible today, but I guess that's a good thing because my eyesight. But yeah, boom. So yes, we are here in the building today. It's a couple of things that I want to talk about. So if you listening, if you watching, if you got something that you want to talk to Auntie about, you got a question for Auntie, you can go ahead and write it in. I will respond to you. I will try to get to each and every comment. I am trying to look at different social sites that are commenting on the page. So bear with me if I cannot get to your comment. If you want to be on the show, if you got something that you want to say, if you want to answer one of my questions, today might be your day. I might just pull somebody to have you on the show with me today. So if you tuned in and you watching and you feel like you got something that you want to say on the show with me today, you want to respond to some of these questions and go at this might be your opportunity to do that. So let's see what's going on in the world. Let's right now what's going on with Auntie. Well, first of all, Auntie, I told them at my job, I said I'm gonna talk about y'all today when I get to work. I'm so stressed out. But I'm stressed, but I'm not stressed. So I guess, I'm saying when you're working in management, you deal with that. I'm just, I need people to understand that when y'all go into a workspace, I don't care who you work for. I don't care where you work for. I don't care. I really don't. I just don't get I don't understand what is the point of getting up, going to a job, not to do the job. I mean, and getting upset with people when they hold you accountable for not doing your job. Like, I just don't understand. I don't get it. I mean, I don't. How many times do you have to tell an adult to do something? I've never understood applying for a job, and then even if you don't like the job, I've never understood applying for a job and going to a job. And when I say this, understand that by the time I was 25, I had probably 25 jobs. No lie. Like, this is the truth. I mean, listen, I had about 25 jobs. I will walk out. I would cuss you out. I would fight you. If I didn't want to do it, I wasn't doing it. So I understand. I get it. But as I've gotten older and a lot of stuff is changing in the world, as we all know, things are changing constantly. But in the workplace now, in this day and age, why? I mean, I know I get it, the phones, because the phone thing is crazy. And with me, it's bad for me because I don't hold on to a phone. So when I'm at work, I don't usually have my phone. I lay my phone down a lot, which is a problem. I gotta stop doing that because I really do. I lay my phone down all the time. I will just lay it down and be walking through the job looking for my phone. All the employees are looking for the phone. Yeah, I don't get the whole thing. And then I try to tell people, what I'm saying, you can't be touching on phones and stuff, but just why do people go to work if you don't plan on doing your jobs, or getting mad at people because they expect you to do what you applied for? And I mean, don't get me wrong, it is some people out there that people just went to them and said, you know what, you're gonna be perfect for the job. Because I done had that happen. I recently had that happen where somebody just walked up to me, met me, and was like, you know what, I believe you're gonna be a perfect fit for my organization. This is what it is. I just need you to fill out this paperwork, but the job is yours. So yeah, I get that. There are some situations that you are in, but when in a lot of these fast food restaurants and stuff, most people is not coming to you and asking you or calling you and telling you that you got this job. So why do some people come to work and act surprised that they have to actually do the job that they're doing? It baffles me. Let me see. Somebody said people do it because it's just about a check. I understand that, but if it is just about a check, if you are going to work to get the check, why are you not doing the job? I mean, it doesn't make sense, because if you go to the job and you don't do what you're supposed to do, either you're going to get sent home or you're going to get fired. So you done wasted time. You done, like, that does not make sense to me. Just don't go. Don't threaten me that you're gonna quit. Don't say you're not. Just don't go. Don't go. It's not the job. It is not a person. It is not okay. if you have a job, if you go to work, once you apply for that job, they told you the description of your job and you got that job, you knew what was required of you, what is expected of you when you go into that job. It is not the manager's job to sit there and remind you every single day what it is required of you. You should know that. Nobody should have to keep telling you how to do a job, especially if you've been doing that job, if you know what the job is about. No, like that. No. We ain't gonna do the whole show today about that. It was just like a little gripe that I had. Like I just really did not understand. And I tell him, I said, I'm literally gonna talk about this when I get on my show because it just does that. It don't make sense to me. Like, what is the point of getting up, getting dressed, going to a job, to go on the job and not do the job, or to go on the job as an adult and have to have an adult talk to you about your job performance? Like, what? Make that make sense to me. Somebody definitely needs to make that make sense to me. Hold on, we got some stuff to talk about today. Boom. Okay, I just got one. Let's see. This one was, it says 20-year-old twin sisters Briante and Brianna from Wisconsin went to a fast food restaurant after midnight. When their order came up short of a hamburger, they went off on the dude that was the only one working that night. They beat him so badly he was already on the floor. They pistol whipped him and shot him in the face. He survived the attack with pieces of the bullet still lodged in his throat and fractured spine. They will be 85 years old when they are released from prison, just threw their lives away for a hamburger. Like that. Make that make sense. And then, and with this situation, because I do work in a fast food restaurant, you have to look at it from both, both points. Because I'm in a space where I do, and I have people that come in mad, angry, upset, complaining, cursing, wanting to fight about their orders when orders are wrong. People get real about their food. And don't get me wrong, I done been one of them people before. But I'm saying, like, in this day and age, we realize that there are people that are literally taking people's lives for French fries and hamburgers and nuggets that's missing out of an order. You have people that really have lost their minds. People are around here taking people's lives, attacking people, trying to unalive people, doing all this stuff just because people's orders are wrong. Let's see some of the comments that came in for that one. It says that let's see, there was an update. So apparently this is the father that's telling the story. He said the mom's daughter was oh no, this is something else. He done threw something else in there. That's somebody else trying to get some money, but no, that ain't. We're gonna just skip over him then. So let's go. Yeah, because we got some stuff to talk about today that I had. Facebook be Facebooking. That's all I'm gonna say. It be doing this thing. It be trying to keep me out. All right, y'all. So now listen, we got to talk about this, and I need somebody need to tell me something. Like, what are y'all thinking about these two twins that disappeared in Georgia? DC, you might have to come on here and answer some questions for me. What's going on in Georgia now? We need to understand, like, what's going on?
I'm looking that story up. Give me about a couple minutes here. I'm still looking it up.
Yeah, that's insane. Like they say they ended up somewhere. They ended up in Georgia mountains, left for airport, ended up in the Georgia mountains, and then they were saying like, oh, it's a there was the murder suicide. But I mean, the story's not adding up, and it's even sadder that we are losing our children. Children are just like, is that rain? Oh wow. Well, I guess it's raining in Tampa, huh? That rain came. Was a little bit dark, but hey. But yeah, so this story is twins, 19-year-old found shot to death on a mountain a day after they're missing their flight. So you have children that are leaving to go on trips. We have our children that are leaving and going across country on vacations. And they are losing their lives, and there are no answers, and nobody is being accountable. We are going to keep on DC looking for this story. It's crazy because I guess they keep getting updates on what's going on, but it's sad that you can't send your children out of the house or you can't speak to your child on the phone. And don't get me wrong, because things happen. We have accidents and, children and people lose their lives and we go on and this, that, and things like that happen. But when it becomes it comes to like these, sensitive circumstances or situations where people are just missing and unalived and organs and all kind of crazy stuff. It's just too much going on in 2025. Let's see. Right. So this is the twin brothers they missed their flight to Boston and they were later found in mountains in Georgia. So how does that work out? Like, I'm not grasping. I don't.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's talk about this one.
Mountain. The bodies of twin brothers found in Towns County near the North Carolina line, 90 miles from their home.
Damn it.
Uh-oh. They said not today.
They're trying.
Mm-hmm. Because that's crazy. That's like insane. How do you go missing from one state?
A mystery on Bell Mountain. The bodies of twin brothers found in Towns County near the North Carolina line, 90 miles from their home in Lawrenceville. The GBI initially investigating this as a murder-suicide, but tonight the family says they're not buying it. 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn spoke with them just a few hours ago. He's live for us in our newsroom with more on this investigation and what the family has to say, Cody.
Well, Jennifer, the brothers Kydir and Nizir Lewis were twins. The GBI says a hiker found their bodies at the top of Bell Mountain on Saturday morning. Both had been shot. The family couldn't believe it when they got the call hours later, knowing the twin brothers were supposed to be in Boston visiting friends.
We want answers. We want to know exactly what happened to the twins.
Nizir and Kydir Lewis.
Those my nephews.
Just a few weeks shy of their 20th birthday.
I can get past it. They're gone.
The twins' uncle, Raheem Bronner.
They're very protective of each other. They love each other. They're like inseparable. So I couldn't imagine them hurting each other because I never even seen them get into a fist fight before.
The GBI saying their preliminary investigation points to the twins' death being a murder-suicide.
We knew right away that wasn't true.
Family says the twins had a 7 a.m. flight to Boston last Friday.
Right there, we never heard from them. They missed their flight. We don't know what happened.
24 hours later, the twins' body found 90 miles away.
How they end out in the mountains, they don't hike out there. They've never even been out there. They don't know nothing about Hiwassee, Georgia. They never even heard of Bell Mountains. So how did they end up right there?
A mystery this family is trying to solve.
Like, that's insane.
I'm telling you, as your local white guy that's been around a long time, when black teens go missing and their parents don't have any clue where they're at, it's going to get swept under the rug.
And it's so sad. It's so sad. Like, people have been sending me that story and it was just like this story and I'm just like, oh my God. Right, Jonathan. It is insane. It's even sadder because you like go from, they were at point A. Like, they were at this airport and they missed the flight. And then there's like, all the millions of cameras everywhere.
Well, the parents did not take them to the airport. They Ubered. Okay. I'm reading the story right now.
That's even, and Uber is like, oh gosh.
I mean, if your kids, I think these parents, I think these are parents that don't know much about their kids, which is very, very, very normal, right?
Right. It says, 1980, same shit was happening to him. I'm gonna tell you something. So y'all know me, and I'm always reading and learning some stuff. And so I just like literally when I was just taking this American history class, And I keep telling y'all, like, I am so baffled. It was like so amazing how you can literally sit them side by side and mirror everything that is exactly happening like right now in 2025. And I'm sitting there looking at it like, this is crazy. Right before our very eyes, like we are living history, and they say history repeats itself.
This is the funny part now. See, I hate when they do this. The real story is in the story. It's not they put on the TV.
Right.
They interviewed the Uber driver, and the Uber driver was paid to take them to the town. I'm not going to mess it up. Hiawassee, Georgia, which was 88 miles away from their destination, and they paid the guy. The guy dropped them off in Hiawassee. So
I hope, and I'm just gonna be, and it's crazy, and to say this.
What if they run away? What if they just ran away from their family?
I'm gonna say either ran away or, and I pray to God this isn't the case, that they went out there with some friends and it was one of them situations and they ended up dead after it, because I know it happens. We've had it happen in my family. And we see it happens all the time. You go somewhere, something happen, you can't just take one twin, you're gonna have to take two. Or you know what I'm saying, some crazy stuff. So I'm just praying to God it don't be nothing. It's sad either way it goes, because these babies 19 years old, didn't see 20, and both of them gone. Like, you ain't lose one child, you lost both of them.
But if your kids are going away, let's just say you got twin 20-year-olds, obviously living at home still, okay? If they're going to Boston to see some friends, don't you know more about their destination to Boston? You
should.
Yeah, like if your kids say, "Nah, Mom, we're just gonna take an Uber," is that enough?
No, not for me. Like my daughter grown, and she's leaving tomorrow to go out of town, and she done called me and told me how. Like, yeah, I know.
See,
yeah.
Like if I'm going 90 miles away, Lawrenceville to Georgia is about 45 miles, but they went for 88 miles the other direction.
I be texting people that I don't even really talk to let them know I be going out of town. Like, somebody need to know something. Even if you don't talk to me, you can just say, well, the last time she told me she was on her way here. Like, sometimes I do. But I don't know, it's sad. It's scary that we living in a world with
like this. If your kids are in the house at 20 years old, do you have their phone on your search? Like, you got to track a phone? As long as they're in your house, you can track them, right? Your kids, right?
Right.
If my kids are doing that, I'm going to track the phone and at least know they're going in the right direction.
Right. You
know what I'm saying?
That's because Al is the king of that. Yeah. Showa is the king of tracking somebody on the phone. Like, hey, baby, listen. He be, they in that school? What they doing? Yeah.
It's part of a service if you care about you. I mean, this just happened yesterday, and all these people got together for an interview, and I would say that's caring, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to care, then why don't you care enough to know that your kids didn't even go in the right direction to the airport?
That's true. What's up, bro? What's up at that going? What's up? Okay, so yeah, that's wild. But while we speaking of wild stories, this one is not as sad. But this one is sad for the man in the story. So there is a story of a man who went to prison for 5 years. He was sent to prison for 5 years for non-payment of child support, only to be taken to court to do a paternity test and find out that the child was never his. How you feel, DC? Where you went? How you feel? How would y'all respond to that? Like, fellas, this is for fellas. Because we already talked about the child support thing. We always discussing the child support. 5 years in prison. So I'm thinking that maybe they were married, so it was automatic that the child was his.
I didn't get to hear that. Apparently somebody didn't like what I said about the first one.
Oh. Well, there's a father who was sentenced and went to prison for 5 years. So he went to prison for 5 years for non-payment of child support, only to come home and find out that the child was not his.
Oh.
Right.
There needs to be a reimbursement plan and
something.
Immediately.
And he said that to the lady. He like literally tells her that, and she's standing in the courtroom, and her response to him is, he tells her, he said, you need to go to prison. Something needs to happen. It says, I thought they had to have a DNA testing for not if you're married.
Yeah.
In some states, if you are married, no, you are automatically the father to the child. Your name go on the birth certificate. Baby, get
unless
your
you
last
request
name
it.
stuff.
You can request it before you go down, but if you go to child support,
Right.
you sign that paper, you are the father.
And I'm gonna tell you, and this right here, and you know, it's sad, but this goes out to my fellas that's listening, that be tapping in when I be talking about the child support. This right here is when y'all need to make it make sense. This is what happens when fathers don't respond to court paperwork, or they don't want to go down there to the child support office, and they let the female go down there and file, and they don't respond to them, and then that ass end up on child support. Right here. No DNA test, baby, and you done did 5 years. And he literally sat in the courtroom crying, talking about, I did 5 years. Baby, you did the whole 5. And he told her, he was like, something needs to be done. She says, for what? I didn't do anything wrong. Judge turns to this heifer and asks her, well, do you know who the father is? She said, yeah, I still talk to him to this day.
Oh. See, now that could be a charge. She could get caught. Like if you say that in court after you've been sworn in.
Oh, she said it in court. She said that she was in the courtroom.
That could be a charge. Like the county could put a charge against her for false imprisonment.
Yeah, she definitely.
Still 30 days though.
She definitely.
That's all his fault.
Right.
By the way, tonight, you guys are the worst. We actually have a case. I don't know if you know about it, but the Iron Bowl. The Iron Bowl started again. You don't know what the Iron Bowl is?
This is me we talk about.
Man, the Iron Bowl is all about child support. What they do is they send guys in the South that are on child support recovery and they can't find the asses.
Oh, the tickets and all that stuff, how they be doing. Yeah, they used to, I remember years ago, they just did the roundup at the one of the games. But I remember they were sending them out tickets saying they won cruises and all that crazy stuff. And when they got there, they locked them up. That's wild.
This is probably the oldest one that I know, but it's the Iron Bowl. It happens every March. This is the funniest part about it. It happens at the same time every year, and you fuckers still file for it every year.
Right. I don't know, but I know.
I want these 2 tickets, and they go, oh, come on in.
Right.
And they walk them into this room to take pictures, and the cops are in there. And then they wonder, what do you mean I won 2 tickets to the Iron Bowl? Yeah, you going to jail, bro.
Yeah, the Iron Bowl, right.
Yeah. Do you think that's false imprisonment or entrapment?
Well, they said the Iron Bowl, it ain't their fault that you weren't smart enough to figure it out. Bitch, what Iron Bowl? You ain't never seen nobody play it. You ain't never seen nobody advertise for it. You ain't never seen nobody buying no spots to do it. But all of a sudden, you excited about winning tickets to it. Yes, you're the reason. Your ass need to go to jail. Make it make sense. How you get 5 years for non-payment? Wow. Apparently, whatever went on with his, I'm not sure. But baby, he did it, and he was boohoo crying for them 5 years. Like he didn't know what to do. He didn't understand it. He told her he didn't think the baby was his, and she like told him it was. And 5 years, like 5 whole years, like 5 years in prison for a child that is not yours. All right, so there's another one.
Hold on a second here. Hold on a second.
Okay.
I'm trying to find out what the guideline is here. Okay, so the way that it's set up for penalties for failing to pay child support, it is 1 year for every $5,000 that you're over. So that means that man owed $25,000 in back child support.
Well, baby, they better be paying because baby, they gonna take them. I don't know. I think they probably done took this post. This is another one that made.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me say this one. Fuck them kids. I love them.
Apparently, that's what happened. You still don't get support if they're locked up. So what is it accomplishing? You know what? Actually, that's not true because they do be in there trying to make them and take money and make them go get jobs and be taking the 25 cents from them and still be laboring them like slaves. And so it be, I don't know. They be on some other stuff. I don't know. They real deal. But
it's supposed to be out of that $5,000 a year that you owe, they reimburse the mother $4,836.
That's insane.
A year. So you're gonna get some child support, but not very much.
Right. All right, so here go the other one that we're gonna make it make sense. So a star athlete transfers after a school official says he gained his speed from running from the police.
I saw that.
Listen.
Smart. Smart. I don't know how it translates to sports because we kind of got to run on a field in a certain area, but you can get away.
Right. But what was crazy was the school. It says I'm
Liberia,
here joining from.
Go.
What's up, Liberia in the building? That's right. Hey there, Liberia. Francis, what's up? Yeah, but this young man,
I could be your running back. I could run from the police.
Right, like that's like what the hell? But what got him was that like immediately it wasn't even like he didn't. And I'm shout out to him like for real for standing on business. I ain't playing. Like if that's one thing I can say that they do stand on business. Shout out to the young man because like immediately he called his mama, told them what they said to him, and was like, "Yeah, I'm not having this," and transferred school. So they just lost a good athlete. They were surprised that they said, I guess they didn't think he would respond like that.
Yeah, but we all know now you can't transfer schools. You're already famous. You're not even from the state we're talking about. What? You're gonna have to move to Liberia.
That's right. They in the building, they watching, so they know what's going on.
Why would you say that? Like if you could run really fast, what would your answer be to why you could run fast?
I would like to say hi to everyone and thanks for the topics under discussion. You're welcome. Thank you for tuning in, Francis. Y'all see, look, Liberia tuning in to Auntie. Listen, that's right. We all around the world. That's right. Ooh, make it make sense. Ooh.
Liberia was actually on our list this month for countries that we were in. They're a new country, so welcome.
That's right. That's right. Welcome. Right. Welcome to Make It Make Sense with Aunties every Thursday.
No. Here we go. Zobo says, I was running from child support. There's a punchline here. I know there was.
So that's why you ran so fast. That's why you got your scholarship.
Auntie, close your eyes for a minute and picture Zobo running.
I promise to God, listen, Zoe don't kill me for this. Immediately, my mind went to the Madea movie when they was talking about close your eyes and look at Brown. Why would you do that? If you can swim fast, you must be from Cuba.
Yeah, I get that. Goon say it right. Yep. Zoe say he got a scholarship for running from the police, from child support.
Listen, I don't know, y'all. This is crazy, but I mean, but for somebody to say that, for like a teacher or a coach or to go to an athlete and that be your response. Like, how do you look at a student or a child and say something to oh yeah, you must have got your speed from running from the police?
So you're the swim coach right now, and I'm gonna come to you. I'm gonna go with Goon said. Okay, you're the swim coach. I'm walking in. And I say, I want to join the swim team. You say, what's up? I said, well, I'm from Cuba. I swam here. You can't
tag you're it.
Yeah, tag you're it. No matter what that teacher says.
What's up? What's up, baby? What's up? All right, y'all in the building. That's right.
What a great answer. That's good, Goon. That is good.
Listen. Hey, tag you it, bitch. We here, baby. What they say, Marco? Bitch, listen.
No, but as a coach, do you hire me? I swam here from. I'm a high school student.
I hire you, and we started the underground. What they call it? The underground tubing from over there. Bitch, listen, y'all coming over here. Let's do this right now.
There's a swim coach somewhere in like No Name, Idaho that's listening to the show right now, and they're like, "That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go down and get some people come from Cuba and just make a swim team."
Listen. Make sense. The hell? I'm trying to tell you what it say. Big thanks and respect to Jonathan Coleman for putting in. That's right, Jonathan Lowe. He's touching in Liberia. Right. All right, then let's do it. That's right. That's right. But yeah, so I guess so. I mean, hell, if we running, we coming, we flying. I just.
Man, just because you swam here from Cuba don't mean you can swim in a pool laps.
So does that mean if I can fly a plane good, I'm from Mexico? I'm just saying, like, what we doing? Like, I'm just saying. Like,
you know what?
Y'all ain't finna get me caught up in that BS with them.
I'm saying.
I'm just saying, like, we ain't doing this. Like, they need to cut that out.
There's so many white stereotypes that I'm not. I'm sure there's black stereotypes you're not.
Exactly. Like, somebody got mad at me, so I did make this comment, and I am trying to. I think I'm starting to see it a little bit in fruition. Some of my light-skinned people were upset with me when I did make this comment when they started making these transitions with our boy in the office. And they went to making the comments about slavery, and I remember that Auntie said, if they send everybody back where they came from, and they don't want us here, and your boy them bought up all these farms, who finna go to work? Who finna make America great again? I'm just saying. I just want to know. I ain't saying I ain't trying to start no shit, but people did reach out and people had some comments to say to me about that. And all I can say is that everything that Auntie said in 2024, baby, is playing out in y'all faces. So right now, everybody that was complaining about them people that was out there working them good jobs, they'll see you in the morning at 5. They will literally see you out there in the morning at 5. And since your counterparts can't be there because y'all was so gun-ho about sending them back home across that border, baby, I don't want to hear no complaints. None. You better not say nothing.
Dude says, no, if you could high jump, you from Mexico, get over that wall, homie.
I don't even think they want to come back right now. I think, I mean, for real, like all bullshit aside, right now, I got some Hispanic friends, I do, and they are hilarious at this point right now in life, that they can take vacations like right now and literally sit back and watch the world, like literally going through it. Let's say big thanks to the BFAM. That's right, all day, every day. But they can sit back and watch the world crumbling as people not showing up to work and businesses are closing that they need because they didn't think about those same people that they wanted to send back and block off behind that border. So I'm just saying, Auntie wasn't being funny. I was making it make sense, and I guess sucks to be you. So listen, yeah. So again, they're looking for people. Like right now, fields are like, and I know we in Tampa in 813. You know, Plant City is right there. Them strawberry fields ain't gonna pick themselves. So yeah, I'm gonna need y'all to get.
I mean, that's not the big one. The big one was hurting right now is eggs. Everybody's like worried about them fields.
You know, we in Florida, baby. We is the country. Baby, I need y'all to get to them. I need y'all to report to work. Facts. I'm talking about, I don't need to hear no complaints. All your golf buddies, all your boys, all your homegirls that was on that front line, rooting and tooting and doing all that good stuff. Yes, let's make America great again, baby. Let's get out there and see how y'all really work. This is what is being funny to me. Okay, so yeah, it's going to be a little bit of political. I am, because I'm not. But what? I am. What? I think this is hilarious right now. Because, listen, if we was the slaves, and apparently we got shit done. So the people that they just sent back over there across that border, they've been running shit for a while. They've been building shit, picking shit, doing all that shit. Yeah, they was making that shit. They was making it make sense. Now, the government finna shut down. People don't know what the hell they finna do. They got a tax crisis. They got businessmen trying to run the United States of the world that needed somebody to help pick an apprentice. Bitch, listen, I need y'all. I need y'all to make it make sense. Somebody need to make it make sense to me, baby. Y'all need to make it make sense to Auntie. I'm telling you, listen, y'all need to make it make sense. Where them people that was coming in here commenting and tagging and people wanted to come for me. They wanted to come for Auntie, baby. They thought I ain't say what I said, and I meant what I said. And I still want to see y'all at work tomorrow. Like, I don't want to hear no complaints. I don't want to hear nothing about somebody didn't show up to work, because when y'all was helping take people away from here, y'all should have been ready to fill those shoes, baby. And since them big corporate jobs are shutting down, started from the bottom, now you're here. Listen, baby. See, That's why. See,
All I know is whoever's picking those eggs is getting paid too much.
Ain't nobody picking them. That's why they charging so much. They got to do it their damn selves. Ain't nobody picking them. The children ain't even going to pick this shit no more. Because as we see, the children are rebelling and knocking them off. So that ain't happening. Do it your damn self. That's not happening. So what are we going to do? How are we going to make it make sense? They can't tell their children what to do because they done gave them too much power to the state. Now the state finna shut the hell down and the children still don't know what the hell to do. So now guess what? We sitting around here looking at everybody looking at us, and can't nobody make shit make sense because guess what? They don't know shit. Listen, why? Because they took everything out the goddamn school because they was trying to rewrite it. Yeah. Listen, I'm telling you, baby, whoever this is that's sending me messages that just triggered this, this is for you. I'm just saying,
There we go.
This is it. Make it make sense then. You must be one of those ones that had so much to say that don't want to go and fulfill that job. That's all right, baby. You, your grandchildren, all of y'all, when they go to drafting again, because they don't want us in there, baby, go get little Bobby and them and tell them to bring that ass on. Let's go. It's time to get out there and make America great again. I listen, because I want to see, but I just want to see when it was great. When none of us was a part of it, and it was just, oh, wait, that never happened. I'll be damned. This shit, listen, I need them to cut it out. I'm telling people, listen, all the racist people that get behind Facebook and all social media and think you're going to ever come for Auntie. Let's just go back and say the Auntie is not an uneducated, I guess, porch monkey or whatever they want to call me. Listen, no.
Who said that?
Really one that will come for you, baby.
Somebody said that to you?
Yeah, I'm all of that. I'm gonna be that though. I'm an intelligent porch monkey. I sit on the porch and wear your ass out. I bet you won't come on the porch. I bet you won't come on the porch.
I'm gonna let y'all know if anything's around me, you say that there's gonna be some problems. Fuck all.
No, baby, I bet you they won't come on that porch. Know that. I bet you if I'm sitting on it, you won't come through the gate. Know that.
Yeah, I'm not on board with that.
People, baby, I be all that. It's a reason why I wasn't a part of slavery. It's a reason why I wasn't part of the 60s, because they know that them people weren't ready for that. But here in 2025, where they have made you people think that you are built like that. Listen, let me tell you a little secret about Auntie. I am all of that. I will come for you. I will fight you and your kids. I will beat all y'all up. The children will get it too. I will be whatever you want me to be. I will be all of that. But I guarantee you one thing about it, you or your children won't come on that same porch. I guess I'll take that. So we know right now that I have, dusted the little feathers. The little feathers are upset. Some of the little people are upset with Auntie because I said what I said and I meant what I said. Make it make sense. That's the stuff that people didn't think about when they was running in there. It was great before Christopher. Shit. Listen, he just showing y'all, he just did what they still doing. Staking ownership and stuff that was already owned before they got to it. And that's why they mad. That's how I know that I did. I stepped on some toes because you wouldn't have said that. A person wouldn't have responded to me like that, and I would have been their porch maker. But I'd be there. I think that is adorable, and I think that is cute. That behind Facebook, behind social media, that you have the audacity to actually write those words and not have a picture on the page. Because as you see, everything has Auntie on it. So you can tag me. The telephone calls me directly. Like, you can do all of that stuff in between there. You ain't got to get on here and play on no pages and all that. Contact me directly. But while you're doing that, Google me. And when you do that, Google Hills Clerk. That's what you do. You Google them too. Make sure you Google all that when you're doing the facts on Auntie, because I'm about that life in real life. Right. All that, I'll be all that. I'm a very intelligent porch monkey. I'm one of them porch monkeys that y'all scared of.
You want to do this video here?
Yeah, let's go. Look, don't let that bother you, DC. It's great because
it bothers me.
But I know it do. But don't let that bother you, because it just shows the level of ignorance that is out there and how hurt they are that I called them out on exactly what it is. And because I can call it out on exactly what it is and they have to hide behind a fake page or whatever, shows me that they're a coward. And whoever gave birth to them was a coward. The mama should have swallowed, or they should have been a stain on the floor. I'm just saying. But listen, because I could care less. But at the end of the day, just remember that it is one of me, this porch monkey right here, that is very intelligent, that will definitely, most definitely, will run up on you and give you that work, baby. Listen, I will definitely show you, beat up your kids, your grandma, auntie, cousins. Everybody could get it, all because you was ignorant. And I know that the genes flow between y'all. So find you something safe to do. Safe. That's like going playing in traffic, play somewhere else, but don't play with me. Don't come with me with the racism. Don't come with me with that crazy mess, because I'm telling you, I am here for it all day, every day. And let's go back down. This same porch monkey has a degree in A+ certification. So that means I can build a computer. I also have a degree in criminal investigation. That does not just mean that I run behind criminals on the street. I'm very intelligent when it comes to computers. So you play with me if you want to, and you'll be trying to figure out why you got houses and homes and places that you ain't never been. King Kong ain't got. I'm trying to tell you, bro, they don't know. Listen. They don't know. Listen, just because I am calm, cool, collect, I come on here and I know how to make it make sense. I understand and I know how to do that because I also know how to make. Listen. Listen. People cute. That's adorable. Just say you big mad and get over it. Just say that you're mad that you didn't think about the plan, that you didn't think it through, and now that you have to get up and go to work. Let's just say that. Let's just talk about that. Let's talk about that, because that means that you're one of the ones that's upset that they're going to shut off public assistance. I'm not. You're one of those ones, I'm pretty sure, that didn't understand when y'all was doing all of that grandmama and paw, Social Security and all that stuff was about to get snatched. And because y'all been dependent on it for so long in the trailer park, booze, y'all forgot that little Bobby and them, all this shit was going to come back there. And guess what? It didn't just affect us. It affected all of us. So you make that make sense, little Tata one, while you go sit over there with your children and try to figure out how you're going to break down the food stamps and the assistance that you have, which I don't have to. I'm just saying, you sit over there and think about it. Make wise decisions when you do it. Business owner, recipient. Make that make sense. No, that's so cute. Oh, I'm blocked. Well, I guess they didn't want to talk to me. And that's something else. Don't come for Auntie listening, because I'm telling you, I'm here for it all day, every day. So if you troll me, I'm trolling back. I'm childish, and I will go on your page and I will hunt you down. I will do that if I have time. But no, I don't have time to do that because I have a job. Yep, a job and a show and a business and a couple of different things. Yep, this sports market got her shit together. Yeah. Before they started erasing y'all children's memory, I damn sure did. I figured it out. I sure did. Well, that's been wonderful. Yes, y'all. Y'all see, Auntie be listen. I'm telling y'all, this is my show. It's called Make It Make Sense with Auntie. Me and my co-host come on this show. We come on here to make it make sense each and every day, and I'm going to do that. I don't care about what nobody say about me. I don't care about all the extras, the comments, the jokes. If you feel like I'm fat, oh well. I eat good. Trust me, I do. If you feel like I'm a porch monkey or whatever, I'll be that for you. That's whatever. If that made you feel better to say that, like, I think that's cute. If you don't like me, I don't care. I mean, it's just at the end of the day, it's so many things that you could be doing that did not pertain to you tuning in to Auntie at 5:00 today. Because this show been going on since January the 2nd of 2024, which is making sense. And I want to thank all of my listeners that truly tune in, that want to be, you know what I'm saying, that support. I even thank you for the ones that be tuned in that ain't, because y'all keep my numbers up. Thank you. But I mean, if that's what it is, but apparently there is something that Auntie says that either triggers you, which means that you need to address it and be held accountable for it, or there is something that you may find something in. So my show is not done for the ones that come on here to be petty, messy, or whatever that is. It's not for those. My show is for the ones that come to the show dealing with some things, may have some issues that they're dealing with in life, going through some stuff, and they need to hear somebody that's just going to say it, or is it a topic or a discussion that needs to be brought to the head, and most people not going to address that. Yes, I am hurt in real life. I'm the same person in real life that I come to you as on this show. This is not I'm not doing this for likes. I'm not doing this for no to get paid off of social media. This is who I am in real life. So people that get on there and be like that striving to be somebody else, or this happened just because I don't mind saying what I say. I deal with people every day. I mentor. I work with people. I work all the time. Like I have employees. I have people that I meet on a regular, whether they homeless. I treat everybody the same. So if you feel that you are that upset, angry, and hurt, you need to call me on the outside so we can talk to see what is the reason why you are feeling the way that you're feeling. Because apparently you feeling bold, baby. You feeling bold. But that's them. They blocked me now, so I guess we won't be hearing from them no more. But I know they'll probably still be watching. But to everybody that's tuned in, y'all make sure y'all stay tuned every single Thursday. Who ain't got no baby? I got all mine, boo. All of them too thick with it. Thick with it. I ain't never had to play with no edges. Snatch this wig, slap off, got a head full of hair. And you know it too. But no, seriously though, if you are out there, you are dealing with some things, depression, you need to reach out to somebody, talk to somebody. If it makes you feel better that you go around and say hurtful things, or you feel that by anything that's being done in the world right now that give you a pass for you to be rude, or for you to express who you really are. If it took for this for you to express who you really are, I am happy. I truly am grateful that you all are exposing who you really are. I just hope and pray that you are able to handle and deal with what comes with that, because I see it's a lot of ignorance that is beginning to, it show itself. Has always been out there, but now that a light has been shown on it, it feels like they're just running around rampant, just doing a lot of stuff. Everybody is not going to put up with you the same way. And just because you catch me this way one day, don't mean I'm going to be the same way within the next second. To address a person that feels that way towards me or whatever, you don't even know me. I know you don't. So I really, that's you. I hope that you get peace. I hope, you find some sanity somewhere, because you got some issues that you need to deal with. But listen, if y'all want to keep making Make Sense going, y'all can make y'all donations. Y'all can go ahead and send them over. Dang, we didn't get my video in. Okay, we got last couple minutes. DC, we gonna do. I need y'all to make sense of this video. And y'all know we dealing with. It's in the LGBT community. This is nothing against them, but I just need some opinions on this woman's reasoning with her video in this video to her husband. So y'all pay attention.
Viral and causing controversy. Check this out.
Hey, so we're having a real debate right here. I am non-binary. I am a non-binary woman. I have a vagina owner, and my husband tells me consistently that he is a cis man that likes vagina. And that's how he identifies, as a straight cis man. I find it offensive that my husband sees himself as straight when he's married to someone who is non-binary. I'm not a woman, so you're not straight. You're actually queer. And he won't acknowledge that. He won't give me the acceptance of, yes, I understand we are a queer marriage and I am inherently queer because I am attracted to all vagina owners, not just girls. He likes non-binary spectrum women, non-binary people, no gender, that have a vagina. He just likes vagina. He just does not like penis. So what he's saying is kind of an insult to the LGBT community, honestly. It is to me, that he's not willing to accept our marriage as queer.
Now, I don't know about you guys, but if I had a wife like this, I would identify as a divorcee.
Okay. This is
What the fuck is going on?
I knew you had listened. Right.
Crazy bitch.
Right. So what the hell? How do you y'all? All right, Dagoon. So listen, I need to get on the show. I'm telling you do. Listen. Right. Let's see, scratches the head. What is she or they talking about? Okay, but as we see in her description in the beginning, she says she's a non-binary woman that has a vagina, and she wants her husband to identify as queer because she doesn't feel that she is a said woman. She is non-binary. Right. How you doing, Tiffany? Thank you for tuning in. Right. Binary, so you're 1 and 0. Right. But that's the thing, that they don't claim to be. So it's just too much. Right. It's like, so they're literally technically not a person, but they identify as one. It's just like, but if you come in and you say that you and your husband came into a relationship, right? Some of the comments say that they would divorce her and sue her for defamation of character. Like, listen, I'm
not divorcing her. I'm not divorcing her. That is too nice. It's too easy.
Why do you feel it's easy?
If I really, really love this woman, I'm taking her out to Cedartown, Georgia. Every state's got one. The crazy house. Every husband needs to know his rights. You can commit your wife. You can commit your wife. Commit her. Bitch is crazy.
Yeah, she is. I don't know. That was a little off. But yeah, so I'm that would, well, I guess it was cool that it came right at the end with this video, because like that video just
do what you do. You're the man. You're the man, okay? You're just a straight man.
Right.
You've liked vagina your whole life. Oh my God.
But I mean, how do you tell somebody that, oh, you have to identify as queer because I'm non-binary and you like vagina? But the things that she says, you just like vagina, you don't like penis.
Yeah, you gay. I'm gay then. I'm gay. How can I be gay?
Right. I don't know. They doing too much. They giving too many people the opportunity to be labeling and calling stuff what it is. I don't know. Y'all go over to y'all cash outs and send me some money, like for real. We need it. We got it. We got to go ahead. We keep these shows going now. But now, if you want to be a part of the show, make donations. Go over to Cash App $AUNTI79. You can follow me on Instagram at Aunti79. You can follow me at Auntie Chris on all social media, and of course, you can follow me on YouTube at Auntie_Mims. Y'all see it? YouTube. Y'all need to go over there and subscribe. If you have not got your tickets to my birthday party yet, which I know y'all haven't because ain't nobody contacting me, y'all want to reach out. This year it's gonna be hosted with live performance by JD Singletary from Tampa. You know who that is. Dagoon, you know who that is. So it's gonna be live. It's gonna be lit. I'm super excited. If you need any t-shirts, if you need baby, listen, y'all be here next Thursday because I'm gonna have to find somebody so they can come on here and tell it and break it down what's queer. I mean, I'm LGBT. I don't identify. I identify as Auntie, damn it. That's who I am. I'm Auntie, damn it. Yes. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all stay tuned tonight. Thank y'all for tuning in today. Make it make sense with Auntie. Thank y'all for tuning in each and every week. I really, really, truly appreciate it. We have been running over 200,000 for the last 3 weeks, so I am super excited about that. We got a lot in store coming for y'all in the month of April. Y'all stay tuned for your girl Auntie. Ooh. BFAM News, listen, ooh, she doing big things. Y'all, and yeah, y'all check out, thank you, shout out to Mr. Jonathan Coleman. He got your girl in Black Vibes. Y'all go and read the little article they did on Auntie. She excited. She doing big things. If you know me, you better go ahead and get in where you fit in now. Because I'm going to act like they say, you been out of there. I ain't going to know you. Nah, let me stop playing. Nah, for real. If you know me, you already know we 10 toes down. I'm 10 toes down. Well, that's how I stand. But yeah, make sure y'all stay tuned tonight at 7 o'clock for my boy at Speak That Shit with Zoe. You Guys Are the Worst at 9:30. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. We are kicking it off at BFAM 109.6 Thursday nights. Make sure y'all, like I keep saying, stay tuned. Because if y'all be love Auntie, listen, the rest of the shows that come with it must be in the building.